She's Tempest.
And Boise is Joshua. Anybody else?
No, we just got to get smaller and smaller.
Krenee.
And Renee?
Oh, yeah,
Krenee?
Krenee.
Spell it for me. No, just kidding. And Krenee, what's your last name?
Tolson.
And where are you from?
Elfrida.
Well, all right then. Let's watch. When you're ready.
Back at Reno's bar and restaurant, the angel is once again waiting for Tempest. He's muttering to himself, preparing for the confrontation. He takes a sip of wine and then another. Tempest enters. He's in a somber mood himself. He walks up to Joshua's table and takes a seat. They regard each other. The angel pours a glass of wine for Tempest. The errant soul picks up the glass. Tempest downs his glass and Joshua pours another.
Is anything wrong, Tempest? Is anything right? That's what you should be asking. I only been back a few months, but it feels like 10 years. A whole lifetime. My wife got a new man in the bed, and my kids don't even know me.
It's been more than 3 years since you died.
But I ain't dead. I'm flesh and bone, needs and desires, just like any other man. I love my kids, and now they call him Rick's Moldroom Daddy.
Children need a father.
I'm here, ain't I? I took an apartment in my old building, and I tried to talk to the kids a couple of times, but they run away from me. That's when Rick's mold group come down and said, stay away from Jamal and Kanisha, or he's going to call the police. On me, their father!
Tempest finishes his wine and the angel pours him another.
Here I am, dead to the world, still breathing.
Then why do you insist on staying? There's a place waiting.
No. Why should I pay the price for them cops shooting me down? Why should I pay the price for when Linda turned her back on me and Alfreda treat me the way she do?
Alfreda, your old girlfriend? What does she have to do with this?
She wasn't at her old place, but I asked the neighbor where she gone to. They told me that she moved out to Vinegar Hill in Brooklyn and that she worked at an ice cream stand over near the river under the Brooklyn Bridge. Now, I went there that very day right after my dishwashing shift.
Did she know you?
No, but I had a story for her. I told her that I had seen her working in the beauty shop on Lenox. I said that I had been sick and gone down to South Carolina to get better. Now, Alfreda is from South Carolina, so we had a lot to talk about. I told her how I came down to search her down, how I came back to search her down because it was her face that came to me when I was really low.
Yes.
One thing led to another. Next thing you know is getting comfortable.
The lights dim on Alfreda's studio.
Now, Alfreda's not a promiscuous woman, but she knows what she likes.
That doesn't sound lonely to me.
You wouldn't think so, would you?
The lights come up on Alfreda's apartment. The bed has been folded out. Tempest and Alfreda are under the covers, seemingly naked, entwined in each other's arms.
It was all going wonderfully well until she said...
Roger Jones, you are the best lover I've ever known.
What could be wrong with that?
What about me? Not me here, but the old me, Tempest Landry, before he died. I had been her lover for a long time, years. And here she meets some man on the street and it runs away.
Baby, come back to bed.
I asked her, what about the man you known in the past? And she said,
You are my soulmate.
So you're jealous of yourself.
my name never even came up in conversation.
I guess that must be real terrible.
Tempest comes back to the table and the lights go down on Alfreda.
You guess? Don't you know how it feels when a woman breaks your heart?
There are no women in heaven. No men, for that matter. Angels are masculine, but sexless.
So, you don't have no girlfriends, no marriage, no baby angels? Then how can you even think to pass judgment on adultery or coveting some neighbor's wife's ass?
One does not have to commit murder to judge a murderer.
No, but you got to know passion and rage. You got to know when a man gets pushed so far that he acts from his heart and not from sin.
We study passion.
Stunning? You don't have to feel it if you want me to say that I agree with the verdict that you got on that boy.
I don't understand. How can you question thousands of years and eternity of experience?
That's a human body you're wearing right now, ain't it, Angel?
Yes.
Fully functioning? So at least you have the potential to know what it feels like to be a man.
I suppose.
Alright. While you tested me, maybe I can test you.
I represent the infinite, the sum of all experience. What do you show someone who has seen everything?
I don't need everything, Angel. No, all I need is a sluggish chance. Yeah. And I know just the thing, too. Time for me to go. Thank you, Angel.
For what?
I don't know exactly. But it feels like something good.
AIDS flag.
I think they might want to see a little more Fall of Heaven. Don't they? Wow. So, Tempest he's a character.
Yeah. Well, you know, he's the black male hero. He is, you know, like trying to survive, trying to make it, trying to, you know, live a life, you know. And, you know, one of the, you know, when I started writing, you know, when I wrote my first book, Gone Fishing, I sent it out to all these people, and they all sent it back to me. They said, look, writing's very good, we really like it, you know. I said, but, you know, it's not, you know, it's not commercial. So, and it took a while to figure out what they meant. I finally figured out. What they thought was this, is white people don't read about black people. Black women don't like black men, and black men don't read. When you talk about two young black men being shot. And you know, it was, in its own way, it was kind of interesting. It was a self-fulfilling prophecy on one side, but on the other side, you know, it was wrong. A lot of white people do read about black people, black women do like black men, but there's just a notion, you know, that when black men read literature in America, you might have something, you know, like the Scarlet Letter, where you know there was a slave trade going on during that, but there's no black people in the novel, you know. Or you read a book where, you know, either I'm, you know, a pimp, or I'm your best friend, you know, I'm the caddy, I'm like, you know, I'm something, you know, but whatever it is, it's not like a real flawed character that I can identify with, who has the same needs and aspirations. The needs and aspirations reflect the white world and what they need of the black man, but not what the black man needs for himself. And so Tempest is that guy. You know, Tempest is like, you know, well, you know, I'm trying to do good. Because, you know, listen, he has a girlfriend and wife, but he loves his wife and he loves his children. His girlfriend actually pays for his wife's blood pressure medication. You know what I mean? He's like, he's doing all this stuff, you know. He's not right, but he's not that bad either. You know what I mean? And it's like, and his trying to survive, and he has both heaven and hell on his ass. And he's just trying to make it. You know, and you know, and both heaven and hell learn something from him, which, you know, which I think is, you know, what I really like about, you know, what I liked about the novel, and I liked about the play too.
It seems as though there's a